Hey guys, Alex here, AG Automotive, and I want to start by thanking each and every one of you. We have reached the 2,000 subscriber mark now, and I'm really happy, and it's a big milestone, and see how far we can take it. So here today we've got the 2023 Gwm Ora in the glacier blue with the black roof. And if you do enjoy these sort of videos, make sure you subscribe, like and share. All right, let's get into it. Alright, before we get into the video, just want to do a shout out to Brian Hilton GWM, who were nice enough to let me have a look at one of these. And if you are after an Ora or any of the GWM range, go and let them know that Alex from AG Automotive sent you, and they will look after you. Alright, now at the front here, now you've got the badge there, you've got the little camera, front camera there, as this has 360-degree cameras. You also have LED daytime running lights and headlights there as well, and a little bit of chrome and black down the bottom to finish off the front. Now, I'll be honest with you, when I first saw this, I thought it looked a little bit like a Beetle at the front there with the big round lights. But let me know what your thoughts are on the Ora. Or I think it's also called Lucky Cat in depending on where you are in the world. So the wheels on the Ora are 18-inch wheels, and they've sort of got a funky sort of retro design, and I don't mind it, the silver and sort of darker trim piece in the middle there. Now, as I said before, this one has the black roof, so it just breaks up the glacier blue. So around the back here, you've got the, in big letters, Ora, you've got GWM there, you do have your parking sensors, and there is a little camera just up there as well as a little bit of trim, or darker trim there, just to break it up again. And we do also have the charging point as well. All right, let's go and have a look inside. All right, so just in the Ora. Now, first impressions is it's retro and funky looking in here, which is really cool. So you've got these retro switches that sort of stare you in the face in the middle of the dash. Other than that, there's not really much else going on. So to the right of the steering wheel, you do have a few buttons. You've got your drive mode button, and that actually makes a noise depending on what you're in. So that's sport mode, eco, auto, and normal. And back to my favorite. Whoom. You do have headlight high control, boot release, and a button to turn the vehicle off. So steering wheel, easy to hold, audio controls on the left, and some menu controls for in front of the driver on the right. Auto headlights, auto wipers, and the steering wheel goes down or up and out and in. So on the dash itself, I'll just go through a couple of things. It's full digital display now, so you've got digital speedometer, you've got things like your trip computers, how many kilowatts of power you're using at one time, even things like tire pressure monitor. So it's all happening in the Ora. You can access the radio there, you can access your phone. Now the media itself, you do have AM/FM radio, you've also got music via Bluetooth, USB, even video. Now you do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but it has to be from a wire, you have to plug it in. Now also you can access your air conditioning controls on here as well, because most of it is done through the screen. It's very, very easy to navigate. And you do also get a few things like vehicle settings, so you can pretty much go through the whole screen. Things like your driving, how you unlock the doors, all sorts of things like that, intelligent driving, all that sort of thing. So again, it's very, very cool. And then you've got also some settings for the display itself, things like your sound display, things like that. So further down, you've got ventilation built into the dash, and then further down from there, like I said, the retro toggle switches there. I think that's pretty cool, sort of going back in time a bit like they used to have, and I really like that. It's sort of given that modern touch on a retro design. So further down, you do have 2 USB spots, and you've also got a 12-volt plug there as well as a little bit of storage, some cup holders behind there, and then in this tunnel, you do have your gear selector, PRND, your handbrake there, auto hold, and you've got a wireless phone charger and a little bit of pocket space there. Now, the center armrest, you know what? It's got a bit of softness to it. Now, you do get a little bit of storage space in there as well. And speaking of softness, you do get quite a soft dash, which is really good, and you get a soft door trim there as well with some nice blue stitching and pattern design on the door as well. So the glove box, again, reasonably big. Get your service books and a couple of iPads that easily fit in there. All right, let's go and have a look in the back. All right, just in the back of the Ora. So first impressions is it's pretty spacious back here, being a small car. Now I'm 6'1", 185 centimeters. If you have a look, I've got a bit of headroom there. Knee room's good, leg room and foot room is also good, and this seat is set up for me. Now I will say one thing, because I have long legs, as you can see, my legs are sitting above the seat a little bit at the edge, which again is probably okay for small trips, but I probably wouldn't like to be sitting here for long trips. So you do have ISOFIX spots, 2 there and 2 behind me. We'll have a look at the armrest. Again, some nice soft armrest, and you get 2 cup holders inbuilt in that. Now for the rear passengers, you only get a USB slot there, just one, and you do get 2 map pockets or iPad pockets there as well. All right, let's go and have a look in the boot. So in the boot of the Ora, you've got 228 litres of luggage space. That expands to 858 litres with the rear seats folded, which isn't too bad for a small car. You do have the tether points on the back there, and then if I open up that, you've got your tyre repair kit and your breakdown tools there as well. All right, let's go and have a look under the bonnet. So under the bonnet of the Ora, here we have an electric motor that produces 126 kilowatts of power and 250 newton meters of torque, and that's mated to a single speed gearbox driving the front wheels. Now here we have the 63 kilowatt nickel manganese cobalt battery, which is the extended range, and GWM claims this will travel 420 kilometers on one charge. All right, let's go and have a drive. All right, let's go for a drive in the Ora. So being fully electric, again, there's no noise with these, and instant torque as well. So I really love that there's no noise and it just takes off like anything. So vision at the front's really good, both sides. Rear vision, it's a bit of a smaller window, I'll be honest. You do get the width, but not the depth. Side windows, yeah, reasonably big. And the mirrors, yeah, look, I'll be honest, they're a bit smaller. A bit on the rounder side, but other than that, you can see okay out of them. So again, just driving the Ora around, and we'll just get up to speed around the suburbs, and It's quiet in here. Mostly thanks to the electric engine. But even the tyre noise, the road noises you can hear. Not much of that, is there? So one of the things I like about the Ora is that it's, when you get off the throttle, and you can set this depending on how aggressive you want it, when you take your foot off the throttle, it slows itself down, and you can set it to just about do a one pedal drive, so you can just use the accelerator to drive and let it off to pretty much come to a stop. So again, I do like things like that. It's a little bit to get used to if you're not used to that sort of thing, but you can turn that off, so if you're used to cars that don't do that sort of thing, you can ease into it. Steering, yeah, look, about medium. It's not too heavy, not too light sort of thing. Now, like the screen in front of you, it's a little bit like the Tesla screens that I've seen, where it sort of shows you where the vehicles are in front of you and to the side of you. So I guess it's a good thing, but it could be a little bit of a distraction, but it's nice to sort of know that if you do glance down. I'll just pop it into my favourite sport mode. I love that little rev too, that's pretty cool. So driving the Ora around, it feels nice on the road, even soaking up the bumps as well. It just feels like it's very stable on the road. Also, the indicator is quite loud in this too. I'm not sure if you could turn it down or not, but probably only the loudest thing in this car, to be honest, other than the radio. But you guys just turn the radio up, you'll be alright. So how does the Ora go? Well, we're just coming to a bit of a quite steep hill, so for a rolling start, let's see how we go. If I put my foot down, it just takes off. Like, wow, that was incredible. Just there, you get instant power from the electric motor, which I really, really love. So yeah, guys, very impressed actually with the Ora being the size it is, and it's still got a bit of performance as well. And it just wants to go. Like a lot of these electric cars, they go really well from standstill. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. Alright, thanks guys.